This video provides an introduction to matrices. A matrix is a rectangular array of numbers written within brackets. Each number, a sub ij, in the matrix is called an element of the matrix. The first subscript, the I, is the row index, and the second subscript, the j, is the column index. Indices are used to identify the position of an element within a matrix. So I know that looks kind of crazy with all that a sub 1, 1 all over through it. If we look below, we see examples of matrices that have numbers filled in. So we can see it makes a little bit more sense than that definition matrix there. Matrices come in all shapes and sizes. The size of the matrix is called the dimension of the matrix. When stating the dimension of a matrix, you want to list the number of rows first and then the number of columns second. So if we look at our first example here, let's find the dimension of this matrix. We want to list the number of rows first. This matrix has 2 rows. And then we want to list the number of columns second. There's 2 columns. So this is a 2 by 2 matrix. When the number of rows equals the number of columns, that matrix is called a square matrix. So this first example here is a square matrix, and it kind of looks like a square. Let's state the dimension of our next matrix. We see that we have only 1 row, but there are 4 columns. This is a 1 by 4 matrix. Any matrix that only has a single row is called a row matrix. So this example is a row matrix. If you have a matrix that only has a single column but multiple rows, we call that one a column matrix. And then the dimensions of our last example here. We have 4 rows and 2 columns. This is a 4 by 2 matrix. The dimensions of the matrix will become very important to us when we start performing operations on matrices.